How you get like that? How the whole team go flex like? How the whole phone take a jet like? How the think go flex like? How you get like that? How the whole team go flex like that? How you find nigga like a jet like that? How you be on the road when the feds like that? And the feds go hard, so we gotta hit the gas when we see them cars. Now we can't go back, won't see them bars. Locked in the jam, now we them stars. Now we locked.
Hey yo, what up, squad? What up, Sweden? Hey man, welcome to the realest, illest, dopest reaction channel on YouTube. Bro, so yo, if this is your first time visiting my channel, hit the subscribe button, click up, squad up, tapping, whatever you want to call it. This video here, bro, I've noticed that there's a lot of different nationalities in Sweden, bro, and I noticed that, look, I've noticed that a lot of the gangs and stuff, man, are made up of a lot of minorities and stuff like that, bro. So I wanted to know a little bit more about that, bro. Now, in one of my live streams today, this was recommended for me to watch, bro. So I was talking about it in my live stream, and one of the squad members said, yo, check this video. Check out this video. This video would be the one. So, yo, I thought, yeah, I'll check it out. We'll see what's up. And this is the one that we got, yo. So this one here says, what is the link between immigration and crime in Sweden? BBC Newsnight, bro. So, yo, if there's anything on here that you don't agree with, let me know, bro. You know what I mean? Because I know that a lot of this shit might be wrong. A lot of this stuff might be wrong, bro. And a lot of you guys actually living in the struggle might actually understand a little bit more, bro. So, yo, tap in and let me know, okay? Now, let's get into this, bro. Let's see what's up. Sorry about all the noise in the background too, bro.
Yeah, we think the man picked up the hand grenade right about here. And then he and his wife walked off for like 30 meters. And the grenade exploded at the 4th lamppost over there.
Damn!
And he was killed.
Damn!
Yes, he was killed.
Great attack.
Fucking grenades and shit.
That seems
What the
very
fuck?
unusual.
It's not unusual, unfortunately, but it's here now.
Grenades, bruh.
Who would believe this? Sweden!
Gang-related
Damn,
crime
what's this song,
is
bro?
rising, and for many on the right, it's being used as a case study of how migration policy can go horribly wrong.
Do you feel that Sweden's being fought over at all?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I mean, it's very clear that Sweden is a symbol.
Sweden has been a very provocative example for many on the right side of the political spectrum.
Damn.
I suggested the other day that you should have tougher sentences for crimes committed in no-go zones. That's like apartheid rules.
The way that the left and the right paint Sweden is very different. The left see Sweden as a paragon of social justice and liberal democracy, and the right view Sweden
Felix,
as a place
only
where political
it's a little 1 minute of fame,
and
nigga.
policy to migration has led to social chaos. Sweden has become a global battlefield of ideology. Sweden is a safe country by relative standards, but certain types of crime are on the rise here. In the last 2 years, over 50 hand grenades were detonated in Sweden.
Damn!
Like this attack on a police station in Malmo in January.
Y'all throwing grenades and shit at each other, bro? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. God damn. Stay safe, squad. Shit, for real, for real.
It's an astonishing number for a country not at war.
Facts.
Sweden doesn't publish the data on the ethnicities of perpetrators, but police tell me the grenades are used by gangs who are mainly drawn from high immigrant areas of Sweden's cities. And these are from the
steel
from the
balls.
ball bearings.
Yes, ball bearings, yes.
From the grenade. Raina Bergland attended the aftermath of a grenade that exploded in Vårby in southern Stockholm in January. The man
Damn.
picked it up while cycling home. Police think he may have thought it was a toy. He died at the scene.
Don't get picking him up, bro. I'm not laughing because he died, bro. I'm laughing because, bro, it seems so unrealistic that in such a first world country, grenades are being thrown around, you know what I mean? And like you said, it's relatively safe, bro. And I already noticed because I looked at all the statistics in that, you know what I mean? And for tourists and stuff, it's safe. Only if you're really in these streets is it dangerous. If you're a tourist in it, you're fine, you know what I mean? So don't let this stop you from going to visit, bro, for real.
Police have yet to charge anyone, but believe it may be connected to a shooting in a restaurant days before. Do you feel safe here?
I feel safe when I work, but we think about our tactics, how we park our cars, and we stay together. Over the years, people have thrown rocks, Molotov cocktails, stuff like that.
So where from?
From the upper side here.
From up there?
Yes, from the subway.
So you've got...
And they're like, hey, look, these 2 police officers lying in hospital here in New Zealand. Well, one lying in hospital here now. The other one died the other day. Two police officers were shot here in New Zealand. So, I mean, no matter how safe you think a country is, bro, in the underlying suburbs and the hoods in there, this stuff goes down all the time, bro. You just don't hear about it, you know what I mean?
You've got stones, you've got Molotov cocktails, you've got grenades. It doesn't sound like Sweden, does it?
No, and this is not the only place in Sweden, it's like that.
Do you think this is a no-go zone?
No-go zone for the police, but I know the term is used by people.
Because a lot of people, particularly in the right-wing media, say that the police don't go into places in Stockholm and Malmo and Gothenburg.
No, it's not right. It's almost the opposite. You call it a no-go zone, we are here all the time.
Police say that the grenades are old stock, left over from fighting in the former Yugoslavia and smuggled across Europe. They're now so common that their street value is absurdly cheap.
This and this.
Yeah, how much? Let me know how much the average, say, 9mm hand pistol is over there. Because over here you get probably a 9mm handgun for $400, $500. That would be about 250 euros, 300 euros, something like that.
Together, they're 200 kroners, and that is the same price as a grenade in Stockholm.
Damn.
Part of the
Damn, that's crazy.
Sweden surrounding these attacks and an increase in other violent crimes like shootings is immigration policy. During the European migrant crisis, the Swedes took in per capita the highest number of migrants. Paulina Neuding is a right-of-centre journalist and editor at the website Kvartal. Journalism for adults is how she describes it. And for her, it's very clear that crime and migration are linked.
You must realize that Sweden has very serious problems. When a Scandinavian welfare society has these sorts of problems.
But Sweden has incredible levels of life expectancy, happiness, high employment. There are lots of things to learn from Sweden.
Sweden is a Scandinavian welfare state. We've done very well, but this is a new development that we have to understand.
Controversially,
hey man, she's on. She knows what she's talking about.
Police, paramedics, and journalists. It's a term that American news organizations like Breitbart and Fox News have become obsessed with.
Yeah, it's stupid, bro. I've heard about this no-go zone. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I was raised in a town called Wainuiomata in Wellington, right, in New Zealand's capital. Wainuiomata, bro. It's a hood, and all the rich people call it a no-go zone. They think the police don't go there. Because what happened was when I was a teenager, bro, right, we used to firebomb the police station. And what ended up happening was the police station got firebombed so much that they moved out of town. But they still patrolled the area. They still patrolled the area more than they patrolled any other area. It wasn't a no-go zone just because the rich people didn't go there. You know what I mean? So I guess that's what they're saying here.
But police and the government strongly rejects. We joined her as she interviewed 2 union leaders of the ambulance service who were surprisingly candid about their experience of working in Stockholm's suburbs.
Are there no-go zones in Stockholm?
Yes, it can be when you are on some place and take care of people, they need your help, people get violence when you are coming to them. We never leave the people behind, but in some cases we have we must stay and wait so police coming.
That's crazy.
To places like Rinkeby in Stockholm, an area
that's crazy. Rinkeby, isn't that where isn't Yasin from Rinkeby? Is that right? Let me know, bro. I'm pretty sure Yasin's from Rinkeby, right?
Levels of deprivation and crime. For decades, it's been a destination for first-generation migrants. A riot last year cemented the town's reputation as a place to avoid for many Swedes. And journalists reporting here have been attacked in the past. We went to the town to speak to Amin and Hashim, who've set up
don't go doing that shit.
Violence in the area.
Do you think that
stop going and recording, bro?
The police?
There's a lot of people that don't live in Rinkeby that comes to work here every single day. They manage to get home safely. So just that shows you that this is definitely not a no-go zone.
Instead of finding a solution, a long-term solution for these problems, which this is complex problem, you call them a no-go zone. It's just like labeling it, making it easy for political to decide over people.
Exactly.
Instead of including them in the solutions.
I don't think the Swedish society is very open for immigrants. I think there's a lot of xenophobia involved.
But they've let the most or the highest number per capita of migrants.
Well, it's not the people that let in, it's the government. So you have to separate the government from the people.
And do you think there's a disconnect there?
There's definite disconnect. And we will see, this election year this year, we will see that people will speak.
Facts, bro.
So what's the truth about areas like Rinkeby? Well, it's unscientific, but we spent about an hour in the centre of the town, and the vast majority of people were fine with us being there.
I mean, it looks all right. It's very difficult to know exactly what the police come up against. And certainly journalists have been attacked here.
Well, what were they expecting to see? What were they expecting to see? Did they expect to turn up there and there was just going to be people just shooting it out like it's the Wild West? Come out on a Friday night, homie. Come just walk around the streets on a Friday or Saturday night. You'll definitely see the changes. He's standing there in broad daylight on a busy street, bro. What does he expect to see? Come on.
But at the moment, I mean, it doesn't look that bad.
During our time in Rinkeby, one person using a few choice words told us to leave. But it was hardly the lawless no-go zone that some have depicted, for us at least.
Well, come back at night, homie. I'm not even from Rinkeby, and I can tell you now, you don't want to come back at night. You'll definitely get what you're looking for. Come back at night and go walk around underneath one of the subways or something like that. You know, I'm not from Sweden. I've never been to Sweden, but correct me if I'm wrong, bro. I don't care where you're from. If you go to the hood at night, walk under the subways, yeah, chances are it's not going to turn out good for you.
Sweden Democrats are looking to make significant gains.
The left would say that you're whipping up racial tension for a political gain.
Well, that's their way of seeing it. They are the ones who never wanted to debate those questions. Every time there was a reaction towards the immigration policies, we were called racists. What I'm saying is that we cannot go on taking in so many people that we have done before.
Do you think that's going to threaten the welfare
Absolutely,
state?
it will.
You really think that?
Yes, it will.
And you don't think that's over-egging it? You don't think? No.
No, it will. Sooner or later, the welfare system will go under if we keep doing
because of migration.
Because of migration.
The idea that Sweden's famously generous welfare state is in danger is clearly politically emotive, and other figures keen to prove that there are consequences to high levels of migration have made claims about Sweden that go even further.
Yo, let me know what you think about this video, bro. Like, I know that a lot of my subscribers, bro, look, we're at about 15,000. We're close to 15,000 subscribers, bro. I know that about 8,000 of these are from Europe. You know, a couple thousand are from Sweden. So let me know what you think, bro. Is this, do you agree? Now, I'm asking you because you live in these streets, bro. These guys are only walking around there and they're doing their little analysing and all of this stuff. They're talking numbers and statistics and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you guys live there. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
Pro rata, Sweden have taken more young male migrants than any other country in Europe. And there has been a dramatic rise in sexual crime in Sweden. So much so that Malmo is now the rape capital of Europe, and some argue even the rape capital of perhaps the world.
Okay, but
Criminologists say that this is wrong and that the number of rapes has remained fairly steady over the last 10 years. There are also intrinsic problems with international...
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Not all these dudes in suits and ties know what they're talking about, bro.
Nigel Farage said that Malmo was now the rape capital of Europe. Is that fair?
no, I don't think it's fair. It's because of the environment in Sweden. We work to help women report these rapes, and maybe we just succeed better than other countries.
Do you think that some people are
true.
using statistics?
That's true. Just because more rapists are getting arrested doesn't mean that you got more rapes in your country. It just means that more rapists are getting arrested. You know what I mean? That's true.
To, in certain ways, for political ends.
I know they do. And this is a problem with statistics. It's easy. You can show almost anything you want if you just cut off some different factors and you can make it the way you want it to be.
Exactly.
But just as some have overplayed Sweden's problems, it's also evident that other legitimate concerns about migration and integration haven't always been taken seriously by the mainstream political parties.
Well,
Sweden's Minister for Home Affairs, Morgan Johansson, was the immigration minister during the migrant crisis. Some people blame the number of migrants that Sweden have let in the last 5 years. Do you think there's any link to that policy and the crime rate?
He didn't look too happy. Look at his chest. He's like, look at this dude. Watch how he breathes.
Do you think there's any link to that policy?
What's this?
Some people blame the number of migrants that Sweden have let in the last 5 years. Do you think there's any link to that policy and the crime rates increasing?
Well, I certainly don't see that link when I'm looking at the Swedish prisons or custodies. I mean, 1% of the population in our Swedish prisons are Syrians. 1% is from Afghanistan. The people who are causing problem for us today, the vast majority of them are born in Sweden. And that's not an issue of migration, that's an issue of integration. But
that is so facts, bro. He just spat some bars. He just spat some bars, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with immigration, bro. It's got to do with reintegration, homie. It ain't got nothing to do with people coming to the country. It's to do with your government helping them when they get there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with people moving across the border to live there. That ain't the issue, bro. Even I know this. I'm halfway around the world, bro. Even I know this. It's what you do with the people once they're there. How do you manage them? How do you integrate them into your society? You don't just throw them into the wolves and just go, there you go. Welcome to Sweden, find your way around. Like, nah, bro, you got to get some help in there to guide them, and because you've got different cultures coming together, bro. You've got different cultures, you've got different classes, you've got a whole different type of people coming across the border to try and live in amongst your society. You've got to find a way to integrate these people in, bro. It's got nothing to do with the people moving there. It ain't about that. You know what I mean? This dude here spitting bars. You know what he's talking about.
problem for us today, the vast majority of them are born in Sweden. And that's not an issue of migration, that's an issue of integration.
Facts.
But I also say that there is a political agenda mostly from the political right abroad and globally to use problems in Sweden as a way of saying don't accept migrants, don't have that kind of open-hearted policies that Sweden has been known for.
Sweden divides opinion. It's a well-run country and its economy is booming, but it's also become the target for many on the right who want to prove that mass migration cannot work. The Sweden example doesn't quite show that, but it does illustrate that even well-organised countries can still struggle with integration.
Yo, let me know what you think about that, bro. Let me know what you think about that. I like that video, bro. That showed me real deep behind all the rap, behind all of that. You know what I mean? It sort of gave me a little insight into